Yeah. All right, cool. You ready? Sure. All right. So let's start off with just the basics. You're tall than me, so you're gonna get a run down. So snatch in particular, you are going to have your grip wide, right? And specifically, you're going to have it at the hip crease. You want to make sure that the bar is at the hip crease when your shoulders and chest is open. So you're not grabbing the bar like this. Right. Making sure that the chest is open, squeezing the bar into you, and you have the wrist down, not like this. Okay. So let's try to kind of get that hands wider. And your arms are going to be straight too. Good. Keep going, keep going. You got more, you got more, you got more. Good. Nice. Another way that you can figure it out when you're by yourself is when you bend forward, your arms are going to be straight and the bar doesn't slide onto your thigh or anything. So go ahead. Yeah, so you see how the bar kind of slides to your thigh, so you're going to go a little wider for that. Good. So now you see how the bar is like at the hip crease? Yeah. Cool. Yep.
Hip crease. What do you mean by hip crease?
Hip crease is going to be where your thigh creases against your hip. Yes. So if you lift, yeah. Another way, two people will do this. They'll lift their leg up and like see where the hip crease is, and they'll do that too. Yep. Yep. I just find it often when you do that, the bar ends up being way too high. So if you do that, give yourself another centimeter going back inside. Cool. So make sure your chest is open. Yep. Nice. And this is going to be constant throughout the entire time that you're going to snatch. Hold the bar. Don't let it push forward. Don't let it push forward. Pull it in. Harder. Pull, 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 pull. Yeah, great. Good, good. Yeah, keep going, keep going. Push, 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 push. Great. So, relax. So you kind of feel all the muscles work here.
Yeah.
Squeezing, making sure the bar is tight. That's going to be constant throughout the entire time when you snatch. Right? So, you imagine a snatch, I presume you've seen snatches before, right? Yeah. That's going to be constant the entire time. Now, let's say you just put it over your head. Let me see how that looks like for you. Okay, cool. When you have the bar over your head, make sure that you are squeezing your shoulder blades, pushing the bar up towards the ceiling. Yep. Push, 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 push. So if I'm going to hang on you, which I actually am, you better be able to hold the weight.
Yeah.
Okay? Good. Nice. Okay, let's have you face the driveway for a second.
Yep.
Alright, so now put it over your head. And I'm just going to see how you squat with that bar overhead. So if you need to move your feet to like a back squat position, you can. So, yeah, and just see if you squat all the way down. Nice, not bad. Where do you back squat typically?
Where do I back squat?
Yeah, where's your feet when you back squat?
I'm doing a ton of back squat. When I'm back squatting, I typically keep them hip width and completely straight.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Let's have you go a little bit wider. So go more. Good. And then your toes are going to be pointed outwards. So when you squat, I'm going to have you try to put your knee on front of your toe.
Yep.
As you put the bar overhead and squat with it. Go ahead.
Want me to keep this up here?
Say again?
Want me to keep the bar up?
Yes, correct. Yep. We'll try that. Okay. Cool. Point your toes out even further. Like this. Cool. Yep. So you almost want to feel like you're going to get your stomach through your legs.
Okay.
Yep. How does that feel?
A little better, actually.
Okay,
Yeah.
good. Nice. Cool. Go back, stand back up. So let's have you just practice being able to do that squat weight. So ideally, when you squat, you don't want your chest to be this far forward. You actually want to keep it relatively high and go all the way down and come back up. Nice. Good. If you want to think about anything, you want to think about the hips shooting to the floor the first thing. So not the chest, not the knees. You want the hips to go down first, all the way to the floor. Great. You sound like it's all more balanced in that way.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's how it's supposed to feel when the bar is over your head.
Okay.
Now we're going to go ahead and start working on the turnover. Alright, so in general, when you turn over the bar, you're going to make sure that your bar is close to you. And you're going to ensure that by bending up the elbows, keeping the bar down, and right when the bar passes and the elbows, punch it over your head. Similar to how you had it over your head a minute ago.
Passing the elbows.
Passing the elbows, right to there. There you go, push. Yeah, there you go. Nice. And the elbows, keep it close, there you go. Yeah. Yep, harder. Boom. Yeah. Good. Yeah. Cool. One more. Yep, so that's a turnover. Now, let's have you go do a turnover into a squat. Turnover into a squat. Okay, cool, nice. Small detail, when you do a turnover, keep yourself straight. So you don't have to bend your knees yet. So keep yourself straight, turnover, and squat. Yep.
So it's,
Close, yep.
my elbows are kind of going back.
Yep, just a little bit. Yep, yep, yep. And then go. Push. Yep. But initially, when you do the turnover, you want the elbows to be up. But naturally, it's going to have to go back because the bar is right here. So you're going to have to go. Oh, yeah. All right. And squat. Nice. Cool. You're going to do it faster. So you kind of did this and squat. You're going to try to bend your elbows and bend your knees at the same time. And go all the way down, and standing up. Alright. Yep, bend knees and elbows at the same time. There you go. Okay, good. Try again. Elbows and knees. Okay, good. Bend your knees faster. More degrees. More. And then, yeah, there you go. Nice. Yep, yep, yep. So what I'm trying to have you learn is you don't just bring the bar up and then squat down, you're bringing the bar up as you're squatting down.
The timing.
Correct, yes, timing, yeah. So bending elbows, bending knees. Bending knees faster, more, first. There you go. Nice, more than that. You're bending your elbows way too fast. Now you didn't bend your elbows at all. Try again.
So I am like holding
Yeah,
on.
correct. Yep, yep, yep. But making sure that, hold on, stand up first. Make sure that bar is close to you. Oh, that's not bad.
Okay.
Bar is close to you, good. And now you can put your feet close, put your feet wide, good. Open your chest, good. Nice. Now, go ahead and start to turn over. Yep. So, yep, so when you start bending your knees, you're gonna start bending your elbows. But right now, what you're doing is kind of bending your knees very slowly and putting the bar over your head. In reality, you want to go like this. Alright. Cool. Do one more? Okay, cool, nice. It's gonna be here. You're gonna do the turnover and overhead squat again, but this time don't touch my PVC pipe. You can't get the bar that high. Go ahead.
Wait, say that one more time. I'm done.
So you're doing the turnover
Yep.
with the overhead squat,
Mm-hmm.
but this time, there's
Oh.
your PVC pipe there.
Seriously.
So you're not gonna touch it. Go ahead. Okay, cool.
I see what's going on here.
Yeah, yeah, go ahead. Okay, cool. Try again. Ooh, that was close. Go ahead. Try again. Yeah. Good. Nice. Make sure you bend your elbows too. Bend your elbows. Go, 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 go. Nice. Good. Knowing that, you're going to go ahead and put some power on the bar now. And so, you're going to stay nice and tall first. Keep the bar close to you. From here, you're going to go ahead and bend your knees. Make sure when you bend your knees, though, you're not shooting hips back. You're just bending at the knees. That's correct. So you should feel most of the tension in your quads. All right. From there, actually go ahead and narrow your hands up a little bit. Yep. Good. Arms right through here. Good. Squeeze. All right. Open your chest up. Good. Nice. Bend your knees a little bit more. Cool. So you should feel, in terms of pressure on your feet, it should be all your toes. It should not be all your toes. It should be right around the middle of the foot.
Yep.
Yep. So that's going to be right there. So now that you feel where your legs are working, you're going to go ahead and use that to propel the bar.
Okay.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah.
Yep, yep, propel the bar. Almost try to lift yourself off. Yeah, there you go. Nice, great. Nice. There you go. One more. Wait. Try again. Bonus one. Nice. Good. So this is also rest. So this is also going to be known as contact. Power position, in many different lingos. I would call it contact the entire time because this is the last point in which the bar will make contact with you.
Yeah.
The entire time from the start, the bar is touching you, touching you, touching you, touching you all the way to this point, and then it's going to be away from you. Alright. So, that being said, one of the few things that you have to really focus on is making sure that your hips are not behind you, your hips are not in front of you. It's going to be right underneath your feet, and you're just using your legs to make sure you do the work. Alright?
Yes.
Cool. Let's try that a couple more times. Yeah, good. You're just bending at the knees. Not too much, just a little bit. Yep, so you feel your legs. Good. Good. Nice. Good. Hips are kind of starting to be back now. Try to get your core to be a little tighter. So instead of arching this way, arch this way. Here. Yeah. Push. Yeah. A little more. Go a little more just onto it. There you go, nice. Cool. You can almost think of it like a little mini jump when you do it. So when you jump, you lock your knees out, you're pushing through the floor, right?
Yeah.
That's how you're going to accelerate more out of the contact position. All right. Cool. Any questions on that? No. So now we're going to combine contact to, this is also known as, this position here is extension. Trying to get into extension. Extension, turn over, and squat.
So I'll put my toes.
Up onto your toes, and then immediately once the bar is overhead, squat down.
Okay.
Yep. There you go. Yep. The toes are not the primary focus though. Your focus is trying to lock out your knees as hard as you can. Did you have surgery on your knee?
ACL back in 2020.
Okay, cool. I'm a physical therapist, so I know scars and stuff. Well, that's either a quad tendon graft or whatever.
Yeah, it was a quad graft.
Yeah. Right there, good. Push up, nice, and squat. Cool, one more time. Yeah. Go ahead and go back down again.
Yep.
Good. Go ahead and bend your knees. Good, yes. Nice, because
There
you're
you
like
go.
this.
I was.
Yeah, so just have yourself. Yeah, when you're in this position, your shoulders and the bar, you're either going to be behind it or on top of it. You're never going to be in front of it.
Right.
Because if you're in front of it, you're going to use this, your hips to push the bar.
Okay.
And when you push the hips to the bar, your snatch looks like this. So you're going to leapfrog. So, yeah, so go ahead and chest up, chest up, chest up. Hips going to be underneath you, like this. Good. Bar's close to you, as close as possible. Don't really push it, don't really push it. Yeah, good. Nice, down low. Push. Nice. Cool. So now you're going to make it faster. So let's have you establish how you're going to pull the bar off the floor. Let's have you just go a little bit narrower than that. Okay. So now, when you snatch, you are going to bend your knees first. Then, as you push the bar off of contact, you're going to be a little bit weightless. So then you're going to move your feet out to go ahead and go into the squat. That make sense?
Cool, yeah. So I'm gonna.
So you are going to look like this. You're going to be here, bend your knees, push, and move your feet out to squat down. Nice. Okay? Just like that. Just make sure now, when you're in contact, you're not too over the bar. Staying behind, keep your hips underneath you like this. Yep, core tight. Squeeze here, squeeze, yep. Okay, good. Now,
I'm not arching my back, I'm just squeezing my shoulders.
correct. Yep, you're not arching your back. You just keep your back as tight as possible, like you're gonna squat heavy. Bar's close to you, shoulders back there, and you just bend the knees. Good. All right, go ahead. Nice, good, cool. Yeah, good. Couple more times. Oh, a little more, just.
Hold on.
Cool, one more time. Nice, good. So now we're gonna go ahead and go into the knee position. So from where you are, standing nice and tall, you're gonna go ahead and bend your knees. Go ahead and bend your knees. Good. Now you're gonna go into the knee. When you go to the knee, your general premise is gonna be making sure that your shins are perpendicular to the floor. Go ahead. Perpendicular to the floor. So perpendicular to the floor would be like this. Correct? Then naturally your shoulders are gonna be over the bar. So in general, when you are going all the way to contact, you're going to be over the bar. Alright? But it's only at this point where you're going to be on top of the bar, behind the bar. But if it's at the high thigh, you should be over the bar. You should be over the bar at this point as well. Alright? So let's just have you go to the knee and hold it for a little bit. Go to the knee position. Good. Make sure your hips are a little bit higher. Yep, have your shins more perpendicular, like that, good, correct. Nice. So yes, you should kind of feel it. Go ahead.
What?
You should feel it kind of in your hamstrings.
Yeah, I do.
Put more weight in your toes, just a little bit. Yep, good. Have your head up. Also, the constant is that your head is going to be facing straight the entire time when you lift. Okay. Put more emphasis on doing this. Yep, there you go. Cool. Yep, good. Okay, so that's good at the knee. Hold it there for a little bit. Kind of memorize this position. Kind of feel it in proprioceptively, right?
So this is kind of like an RDL position?
Kind of.
Hips,
Kind of.
hips back?
Hips back. Yep, hips back. Shins perpendicular. Shoulders over the bar. You should feel it in your hamstrings more than your quads.
Yeah.
But you should still feel a little bit in your quads.
Yeah, I feel it hamstrings and abs a little bit.
Yeah. That's perfect. Yeah, perfect. Cool. So go ahead and just stand and relax. So now you are going to go from contact right here, bending at the knees, go all the way to the knees, then come back to contact. So making sure, so when you bring the bar back to contact, you're not just standing like this, you're not deadlifting, you're keeping the knees slightly bent, bringing the bar into you, and establishing this.
Keeping the knees back.
Yeah,
Okay.
all right.
Okay.
Yep, stand nice and tall first. Yep, stand nice and tall first, bars close. Yep, good. Go ahead, bend the knees. Yep, great, nice. Go down to the knee position. Get to the knee position, where you're at. So you have to move your butt back a little bit as you go.
Yeah, so I am naturally just putting my shins like this.
Yep, correct.
Keep them straight.
Yeah, so, well, hold on. So let's stand up first for a second. So you will need to bend your knees to the point where your shins are like that. All right, so you will need to pitch your knees forward. But when you get down to this position, you're going to have to kind of shift your weight back a little bit.
Yeah.
Shift your hips back a little bit to get yourself over the bar to be right here. Okay. Correct. And then you're, yep, cool. That's good. Now go into contact. Okay. Yeah, don't straighten up. Yep. Hips are going to be higher than that. Go back to the knee. Yep, hips a little higher than that. Good. Nice. Now go up to the contact.
And I'm going up to contact, it's straightening out a little bit.
Yeah, but not at the knees though. You're straightening out at the hips. So, get.
Oh, yeah, you
Yeah.
said keep knees, so.
Yep, keep knees. Yeah, like that. There you go.
Oh,
Nice.
okay,
Pull
yeah,
right back.
that's
Yep.
what I was saying.
Yep. So make sure that you are perpendicular to the floor though for your shins when you're at the knee. Go ahead. Go back down again. Yep. Good. Bring that up. Yep. Good. Okay. Exit there. Cool. All the way up to contact. All the way up. 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 Yeah. Good. Okay. Cool. Go back down to knee again. Good. Into here. Good. Now go. Push and fold underneath. Yeah.
So, here, and up.
Yeah. Yeah. Good. Like that. Correct. Yeah. That's much better. But just make sure that you're still over the bar when you get to contact, so make sure that you kind of bring yourself into here. All right. Now that's kind of where the position is supposed to be. All right. So that's your end position. You'll bring yourself over. Yeah.
Feels weird because I'm not straightening my legs out, because that's what I'm used to, like deadlift.
Sure,
stuff
yep,
like
yep.
that. So that's like what I want to do is just like go
Yep,
do this. That's
correct.
what I want to do.
Yeah, so deadlifts and snatch and clean is going to be completely off. Well, snatch and clean are going to be the kind of the same. Deadlifts is going to be way different. So you're going to have to differentiate in your head. Like deadlifts is this, and then snatch and clean is going to be the other way.
Yeah, so,
Alright.
so yeah, vertical shins, hips back.
Yep, head straight.
Keeping
Yep,
my knees bent.
yep. As you bring the bar up, and then get your shoulders into your position here, okay? And you have to kind of shove your knees forward as you go. Yeah. It kind of looks like, I just realized this, it kind of looks like you're hitching a deadlift. You know how a strongman hitch a deadlift? Kind of. So they'll deadlift, and they'll kind of like do one of these
yeah.
to go up.
Yeah.
So it kind of looks like that. Obviously not to the severe degree that you're in a hitch. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, there you go. Go up all the way. Yeah, good. Yeah, yeah, go, up, yeah. Okay. Cool. We'll do one more time. Go down to the knee. You're starting to kind of shift the weight to your toes. So make sure that you're in the middle of the foot. Okay. Wait, go back down again. Go back down to the knee. Good. Hips back a little bit. More shoulders over the bar. We'll do that. Good. That's going to be where your weight's going to be. Good. Now go. And go, 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 go. Nice. Perfect. Yeah. Okay. Stand all the way tall. Go, 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 go. Right to here. Good. Nice. All the way to contact. Yeah. Go all the way to contact. Yeah. Good. Nice. Any questions on that?
No. Just
Okay.
feels new.
Feels new. Yeah.
Feels new.
Perfect. It's supposed to feel new. So you now are going to go ahead and combine everything else. So you got, we'll do this. You're going to do contact, bending the knees, go down to the knee, bring it all the way up to contact, snatch, and squat.
Want to do it one more time?
Yeah. So contact, bending at the knees, go right down to the knee, then go up to the contact. Right to here, pause, make sure that your position's correct, and snatch. Yeah. Alright? Cool. Let's say just stand right here. So, this is a nice line. The reason why is because when you snatch, you try not to jump over the line. Alright? So the line is there to make sure that you stay here or behind it. Okay? Go ahead. Yep. Yep, feel more in your hamstrings? Yeah, great.
So I was.
Hamstrings more? Yeah, there you go. Up to contact. And it's actually flow. Push it. Okay, cool. Yeah, try it a few more times. Yep, chest up first. So the first thing is to stay nice and tall and open the Good. Then bend your knees. And go down to the knee. Make sure that your hips are a little higher than that. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. There you go. Thanks. Like that. Okay. Try again. Go all the way down each time too. So you're kind of doing one of these. Go all the way down. Okay. Yeah. Go out the knee. Great. Yeah. Go. So. Yeah, go ahead, go down to the knee.
Go down to the knee?
Yeah, go down to the knee, right here. Okay. Yeah. Go all the way up. Yeah, push, now go.
And I'm extending.
Extending, yep, correct. Extending and snatching, yes. Okay, cool.
Interesting.
Yeah. There you go. You're learning.
It feels interesting. I'll see
Yeah. It's definitely different. Okay, cool. So, one thing now that you have to really focus on, well, two things, is making sure that you go all the way to contact. Right now you're kind of loose.
Yeah, okay.
So go all the way up, right to here, and then making sure that your legs are doing the work. Because now you're starting to kind of do a deadlift where you are going like this. Alright? So you want to be able to do this. The goal is to get the bar as high as you can in order to get underneath the bar, right? So if the bar is forward, you can't get, it's just like this, versus this. So that's what you're going to have to think about mindset-wise.
And when I am at contact, my back is for the most part straight, or am I still leaning forward?
Straight, yeah. Right at contact, you should be straight. But before that point, you should be over the bar, like that. Good, correct. Yeah. There we go. Push twice. Nice. Okay. Yeah, knees back a little more.
Is that look good there?
Yeah.
That looks good.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Try it a few more times. So now you're starting to squat down a little more.
Yeah, I keep.
Yeah. That's
Certain
okay.
things that I just do, and it's hard to.
That's all right. This is very common mistakes, very common things I see. So it's usually just an hour of taking lecture and screaming at people. So go ahead. Go right to you. Good. All right.
Oh, I see. So I gotta get.
Yeah. So you should feel not primarily in the hamstrings, but you should feel in your hamstrings. But then also you gotta shift your weight to your toes. Or not to your toes, your middle of the foot too. Okay. Because if you just do this, then you're gonna be all on your heels like a good morning. So you gotta get yourself there. Good. Go right at the kneecap. Go all the way to the kneecap. That's gonna be that's where the position is supposed to be. Good. Yep. Okay. Cool, try that again. Go all the way to contact. That one you actually like start to bend your elbows early. So go all the way to contact, then snatch. Yep, then the knees first. Good. Go all the way to the knee. Go all the way to the knee. Make sure your hips are high. Feel them your hips more. Good. Go all the way to contact. Go, 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 and then in. Push. Legs. Okay. So this is constant the entire time, squeezing this. So you're squeezing this the entire time. So therefore your hips can be a lot higher than that. Squeezing this. Yep. Good. There we go. Push. Yep.